So, we're going to say a handful of things and then we're going to go right to you. You are source energy in a physical body. You don't even know it. Maybe by the end of the day you'll understand it more. You're vibrational mostly, which means you see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it senses. While they are enormously enjoyable and valuable and leading edgeable, they are not the true basis of your relationship with us or with your inner being. We are vibration, not speaking words here, just offering knowing. Esther's finding the words and doing a good job of it. But we are offering a vibration, and you are mostly vibration. And that resonance, that harmony, that's really what we're going for here. You'll discover it. You are pure positive energy. You are love. You are an expansion of what you think of as God. Not vengeful, loving, helping, assisting, always present, always aware of you, ever present, really. And you are not separate from that. Your emotions let you know that. When you feel really good, that means that the bandwidth, that's an awkward way of saying it, but it'll do. The bandwidth of your inner being in this moment in time, and the bandwidth of you, what you're focused upon, what you've been talking about and thinking about, the momentum you've got going, are of close enough frequency that you have a strong connection to that source energy part of you, and that's why you feel so good. You are letting you be you. But when you feel ornery or fearful, a slight pinching off or a big pinching off of that source energy that is always flowing to you, you feel way worse. You feel very uncomfortable. And the reason for that is you're not letting you be you. You're off in the bushes somewhere. You're calibrated to something else. And we get why. In this physical world, it's so easy to see things and to hear things. It's so easy to feel like when something is off, wrong, you're real big on right and wrong. When something is wrong, you want to push hard against the wrongness of it, not realizing that whenever you push against your perceived wrongness, you become a vibrational match to it, and you pinch yourself off from your perceived rightness of it. And so over time, we've been wanting to help you to understand that, and you're hard to convince of this because you've been following this track for most of your life, as have those parents and grandparents and so forth. But we want to convince you that that right and wrong that so many are clinging to in their justification of pushing against others, it does not exist in this non-physical vibrational universe that we are all a part of, because diversity is so valuable, and you knew that there would be many with different choices. So rather than trying to discern right, wrong, good, bad, and then once you've decided, push hard against what you consider to be wrong or bad, understand that whatever you're giving your attention to, that really, really wrong, really, really bad thing that you've come upon, by pushing against it, you are not separating yourself from it. You are engulfing yourself in it. You are calibrating to it, and therefore calibrating away from who you are. And that's why it feels so bad. So we don't want you to feel like you are without conscience or without guidance or without this non-physical, what you want to call central morality. There is that guidance for you, and we want to use a word that is not about right and wrong and not about good and bad. It's about truth. It's about true honing and calibrating to the whole of who you are. It's about finding resonance with the source that you were before you came into this body, and the source that has evolved far since, ever since you've been here. That expanding becoming is the truth of you. So if you want to know what we mean by truth, and we don't think anybody'd have a hard time going along with it because it's the only thing that makes sense. When something manifests, it's got to be true. It's real. It's real. Just don't get hung up on trying to identify the whatever behind it, the motive behind it, or the rightness or the wrongness behind it. Just understand that in this universe that is vibrational, and as extensions of that source energy, and as the vibrational beings that you are, what you give your attention to will become true in your experience. It will manifest, because that's the way the law of attraction works. And so rather than standing around like masses of humans are and trying to clump the right into this pile and the wrong into that pile and the good and the bad, and then pushing against, and in the process define your own truth, your own source energy, love basis of clarity and expansion. Instead, you deviate from that and you don't feel good, and then most humans get very adamant about trying to push away this unwanted aspect of their society. But there's no such thing as pushing anything away. There's no getting rid of it. There's only attraction of it. When you see those things that you're shouting no at, you're not shouting no, you're vibrationally shouting yes. That's why it feels so confounding when stuff you know for sure that you do not want, and you believe with all your heart that you would not be promoting or supporting, is getting bigger and bigger because so many people are pushing against so many things, even though in the process of all of it you are becoming truer and truer to who you really are. Did you catch a hint of that? Did it make a little bit of sense to you? It's a little shocking, isn't it? In other words, it's a little hard to hear, and surely not something that you feel ready to explain to most anybody, because they'd get you for it. What do you mean there's no right and wrong? Well, look around. Which is the biggest pile? Well, it's over there. Well, they don't look that happy to me. The right ones or the wrong ones don't look happy. They look like they're depriving themselves of something.